Okay, market update. I'm basically just gonna do Tesla and then a few of my growth stocks. Again, once we get like a sizable move in the overall market, I honestly didn't even look at SPY or QQU today. I was trading Tesla, even though it was kind of a crappy day to trade Tesla. I still traded it the whole day. I traded shares in and out. I got some right here, sold up here. I'm holding some shares right now that I bought pretty much around 230 high 238s. So, and I actually bought calls right here. That was kind of like an obvious buy for me, right into demand. I think that this move is a 5-wave move. It's a very tricky one though. I think that it actually is this. So sometimes you gotta like go in and look on smaller time frames to actually find it, because if you're looking at this normally, you look at it and be like, all right, the fourth wave came back into the first wave. So it's diagonal to start off with? No. I think what we're looking at is this 1, 2. This is the only way I can find a 5-wave move. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you have a big third wave here. And you can see here, outside parallel line. So third wave of third wave is usually the biggest. Then you get a fourth wave and a fifth wave. I think this is the overall third wave right here. And then we get this fourth wave right here. And then we come all the way down from 242 down to 236. And that's probably the fifth wave. Let me zoom in here a little bit farther. Although this kind of looks like an ABC move to me. So this is the first interpretation I have. The second interpretation I'll go over in a second. This is definitely 5 waves. This is ABC. This right here is kind of strange. It's possible that there's more downside. So maybe we don't actually even bounce from here. Maybe it just continues to go down. If that's the case, then you're probably looking at something like and it just keeps on going down, which would make it really tricky, and I would be underwater a little bit. If it does that, it's probably going to go straight down to 225, and that would just be the end of the C wave right there. But just based on the length of the first wave, that would have to be an extended fifth wave, and we'd have to see a dip in the overall market. So that's my first interpretation. We are in demand zone though, so I think that's highly unlikely. This is daily demand right here. I think it's likely we bounce out of this and then come back into supply one more time and then sell off hard. So we'll see tomorrow. It is at 239.35, but this is usually a good sign of a bottom too, when you have a big move right here and then all of a sudden you blast up higher. So I'm thinking that that's probably the bottom. But again, I don't know for sure. It just kind of depends on if this is going to keep on going down to 225 right now, or if we're going to keep on, or if we're done right here. So if this is a first wave right here, it makes a lot of sense for this to be the first wave, because the second wave would take us to 227, and then we would bounce, and then we come down here into this demand zone right here. So I think it makes a lot of sense that we bottomed here. But I mean, that could happen where we keep on going down, but I think that it probably bottomed right here. So, and again, on higher time frames, it looks kind of weird with this, but this is the only way I can see 5 waves. Because again, if you look at this right here, it doesn't come anywhere close. So it has to be some kind of nested move right here. And this is 5 waves. You can see it pretty clearly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth wave right here. Second wave. And then I showed you third wave down here. Bounce. Do not come back into the first wave. Fifth wave down here. That's the third wave. Then ABC. And then we get this move down here. So, again, we're in the fifth wave. And I would say it's highly unlikely we go down to 225 right away. It's possible. But I am looking for, if that was the bottom, I'm looking for a bounce to potentially, or it should at least bounce to at least 244.74, 246.63, and potentially 249. So basically, the most likely scenario is we get probably something like this. That is what we're looking at right there. And then let's zoom out here, and then you can see that would be an expanded flat that I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. I would expect that to end somewhere around December 6th. So bounce day tomorrow, and then a downtrend from early next week. Probably all next week will be red. And then we're down here, and then that should complete the overall A, B, and C. So then you have now A, B, and we're probably gonna get a C wave up here to the long-term trend line, I would think. The 1.61 fib is a little bit above that, so maybe all the way up here to this. Gap fill at 290. So just based on this structure right here, you already know that we're going to get more upside. So more upside is coming. It's just more than likely we come down here to 225 first. So flush out all the bulls and then huge move higher. The only other possibility on this move, and I'd say slim chance, is that we're in a 333. 333 would be, and it would be finished here because these are all ABC moves. So ABC, 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 ABC. I think that's a slim chance. That would just mean we go higher from here and the B wave is not finished. So yeah, I think that that's a slim possibility. Let's see here. Anything else? Not really. I think that's probably about it. We are selling off a little bit after hours, but we'll see what happens with it. Do you think we're going to go all the way down to 225 right away, or do you think we're going to bounce back into supply one more time? Let me know in the comments. I was going to go over coin real quick. So I have this drawn out. I think this is probably a WXY move. So ABC, ABC, ABC. So basically, we're pulling back here. It might have another pullback as well, but it might have already started the next move higher where we see something like this. And then we see this. And then target is going to be like 220. So something like that on coin. The 1.61 fib is right at 220. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on coin. So I think this is probably an A wave, pullback, B wave, C wave higher up here to 175, pullback, and then another move higher to 220. So I think coin will probably go higher over the next 3 to 4 months. And then hood real quick, pulled back today. I added more because this is an ABC move. It basically hit this gap fill. Maybe it comes down a little bit more tomorrow. I'll add a little bit more. And then I'm looking for a move up here to 970. PayPal, not really that much going on with it. Just sitting there at 57. but I expect higher, probably going to like 62 bucks, 61, 62 soon. And the dollar is finally bouncing. I'm looking for probably this supply zone here, starting at 105.59 minimum, potentially 106.77. The VIX did not bounce today. I think it will start bouncing maybe in mid-December. So I think maybe a little bit of red, and then I think we're going to probably rally again. And I can show you on QQQ real quick. I just looked at the chart like for a second. And this right here is another clue. This is A, B, C. So that means we should see another high. If we don't see another high, we're at least going to get a B wave here. And then it's going to look like that, maybe more consolidation. But I don't expect like real selling until maybe mid-December again. So wait till then. And yeah, we probably should get a little bit more run in these growth stocks, squeeze out a little bit more, and then from there on, we will probably pull back into late December. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to look at Tesla one more time. Selling off here after hours. Let's see. There's also a chance that this is a B wave right here. And this was the fifth wave right here. But because this formation is kind of weird, if that's the case, then we're still going to be bouncing. It would still be ABC, and then this would be a B wave. So it'd be A or WXY, either way. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with Tesla. All I know is it's in a demand zone right here. We have supply right here. So a lot of demand is sold off pretty hard. Let's look at the standard deviations too. And again, this has been pretty reliable. We're down here towards the bottom of the 15-minute standard deviation. 30-minute, we're getting close to the bottom as well. So I don't expect the 225 to hit. We're probably going to bounce up here and then come down. So that's pretty much it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you missed the Tesla Cybertruck delivery, it's pretty cool. They did a Porsche race where it raced a Porsche and the Cybertruck beat it. And then after it beat it, they showed it and it was actually carrying a Porsche on the back. So that's pretty sweet. I'm not buying one right now, but I think the price is actually a little bit higher than they expected, but it looks like a pretty cool car. Anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe for more content. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you have any stocks you want me to look over, since I'm not really doing the tech stocks right now. Anyway, have a good one.